Ladies and gentlemen, this first match is simple one ball. And first, weighing in at 277 pounds, he hails from Mexico, El Caliente!
Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's a way of life. Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. Here we go. Mucha lucha, mucha lucha.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Newark, Ohio at the Crossroads Church. Being hosted by the Premier Wrestling Alliance, this is Claudius. What we have here is failure to communicate, Vanderbilt. And I am Dusty Trails. That's right, old school legend, hardcore connoisseur, if you will. And I'm feeling very sore. And here we go, we got the Ole chants going on. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have two extraordinary men in the ring right now. We have, from Guadalajara, Mexico, we have El Caliente. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and his opponent. From Florida, that right there, he looks kind of familiar. I wonder where I know him from. Yeah, he does look familiar.
Candy.
That can't possibly be him.
Absolutely not. That guy's from, he's from Louisville, Kentucky. Meanwhile, King Payne is from, somewhere in Florida. My hometown. I'm from Sarasota.
Anyways, it's irrelevant. So we have King Payne in the ring with El Caliente. Two worlds colliding here, obviously. Going back and doing some research, King Payne has been a very good independent wrestler in the state of Ohio, as well as traveling to like West Virginia, Indiana, Illinois, everywhere.
And then you have El Caliente, a man who has traveled worldwide. First wrestling in Guadalajara, Mexico. Oh, he's calling him a queen. What a good way to get into psychology.
Well, Dusty Trails, while we got you here, you are an excellent professional wrestler yourself.
Former pro wrestler. Hold on a second. Listen to this.
Just about slapped the whiskers off his biscuit.
And don't worry, he's coming back like a house of fire. Or in this case, Casa de Fuego.
Body slam galore, padoom.
And he goes for a 3 count. 1, 2, but to no avail.
Looks like the ball is in El Caliente's court. So, Dusty, tell us where we're at right now.
We're in Newark, Ohio. This was recorded around October of 2016. And obviously these two men have no prior history with each other. This is the first time they've ever tangoed in a match.
Oh, what a dirty move. Tell us about the psychology of that.
Well, before I tell you, Claudius, I gotta tell you about this move right here. Listen to the loud, thunderous bitch slap of King Payne.
It looks like El Caliente is now clean shaven.
That's right. So let me tell you let me explain to the people at home who don't understand professional wrestling too well. That is the psychology of a heel, obviously. Does whatever he can, cheats to win. Which I've never done because I'm a brute and I have massive muscles and I don't need to cheat.
And a chop. Oh, he's going for a chop here. Boom.
Oh, I love chops. Have you ever been chopped before, Claudius?
At least 3 times before recording this.
That's right.
Stop doing that to me.
Oh, quit being such a sissy bitch. You know, when you're a professional wrestler, during your birthdays, you get chopped as many times, right?
So it's a lot like birthday spankings.
Birthday spankings wish they were fucking chops. Actually, I meant that the other way around.
And we got him, El Caliente in the corner. Boom. Kick right to the face. And it looks like the luchador is going up top.
One thing I will point out is the ring announcer earlier, Nick Stevens, obviously kind of fucked up.
And why is that, Dusty?
El Caliente is not 277 pounds. He's confusing him with another wrestler. El Caliente is actually 235 pounds. Well, at least in this video. In another video, he's like 270. But that's because he spent a good time in America eating all the cheap, artificial Mexican food.
As opposed to his home country where he fed on the natural food of Mexico, which ideally gives you the runs.
Exactly. Don't drink the water in Mexico. I learned my lesson the first time. I had a match out there, and listen to that. Here we go. Boom! Thunderous kick right to the spinal cord.
One thing you got to understand about the chemistry between these two wrestlers is one's looking for the audience affection, the other one's just looking for a victory.
In my mind, everybody should be always looking for a victory. Making the fans happy is one thing, but another thing is always coming out on top.
So, Dusty, when did you start wrestling?
Well, I started my career in the late 60s, and I didn't really go very far. And once I got my main calling in a big tournament, I was able to come out on top. And what we got right now is a chin hold, which is meant to damage your opponent.
That's right, going right for the mask.
Of course, that's the tradition of Mexican wrestlers.
And a whip reversal.
Clothesline right to the chest, which I speculate that it hit him right in the neck. And here he goes, look. He's obviously going for a rest. And a diamond cutter! Boom!
Sorry about the lag there. Sorry about the technical difficulties. This is recorded live on someone's cell phone.
Yeah, you fucking cocksucker. You messed up a really good match.
Well, not really. But anyway, so he goes for a count. So far, we're about 6 minutes into this. And the psychology of these two athletes, these two warriors. Excuse me.
Wow, you smell like chimichangas. Listen to this slap, listen. Right to the chest. You slap a person hard enough, you can bust some blood vessels.
I take it that's happened to you?
I've done it to other people. Nobody's ever busted my blood vessels. I've had my fair share of chops of the day.
Hey, it looks like a superplex from the top rope.
Oh, he's gonna fuck him up. Here we go. Yeah, boom!
That made me cringe watching it.
I've done that move a billion times. And that's why I can't really walk too well.
Well, it looks like both men are down for the count. I wonder who's gonna come out on top.
Me personally, let me explain something, the tradition of lucha libre. It is known in their home country of Mexico that they wear masks, and they're pretty much like live superheroes. And that's pretty much how that goes. I mean, there's nothing else to it. I remember back when I was in Mexico, there was a lot of guys, all sizes, shapes, and whatnot, and they were all having different wrestling styles. But there is a tradition in Mexico where there are some speculations, or some stipulations, sorry about that, getting my words mixed up. Some stipulations where it's mask versus mask, or as they say in Mexico, máscara contra máscara.
Oh, so that's what that means.
Absolutely. Like I said, I speak a little bit of Spanish. Living in Florida, you speak Cuban Spanish.
Very interesting to know.
The fatigue between these two warriors is finally starting to set in. They've been beating the shit out of each other. In between thunderous slaps to the chest, to the face. They're starting to get worn out. Oh, looks like King Pain is going for his pedigree.
Oh, looks like he reversed it. And it looks like El Caliente is going for his double underhook signature. He calls this El Casa de Fuego.
And King Pain hits him with a boom STO. Right there, you could just pin him and that'll be the end of the match.
But he's decided to going up on the turnbuckle.
Something that Lucha Libre is famous for.
And here he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Flying high. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the match is over. I'm Claudius Vanderbilt.
And I'm Dusty Trails, and we want to thank the PWA, the citizens of Newark, Ohio, as well as the Crossroads Church.
That's right, Premier Wrestling Alliance. Check them out at pwaohio.com.
That's right, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Do whatever you want. Share it. Let all your friends watch it. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
That's not your saying.
But I'm going to steal it from the Rainmaker anyways. Fuck him. He's a cuckold.
That's another word he uses. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this match.